We have more in this report narrated by Vera Frankel of Worldwide Television News.
The Defense Secretary did not arrive in Israel empty-handed. He brought with him a promise of American money for Israeli weapons development, and with the cash came a statement that American commitment to Israel's security was absolutely unshakable. Cheney talked with Israeli defense chiefs on American plans for arms control in the Middle East. The Israelis want a reduction in the weapons held by their Arab neighbors.
The enormous amount of conventional weapons in the hands of the countries of the region constitute a potential of mass destruction.
American plans for new restraints on nuclear arms are of particular concern to Israel, which is said to have nuclear weapons. But talks concentrated on upgrading Israel's conventional weapons capacity.
Many countries welcomed President Bush's Middle East arms reduction plan today. Egypt's foreign minister said his nation hoped that all countries in the region will commit themselves to doing away with weapons of mass destruction. Soviet Foreign Minister Besmertnik said the plan contained interesting and positive ideas. French President Mitterrand announced that his country had its own global disarmament plan. He said it was complementary to the U.S. proposal and would be made public tomorrow. Judy?
In Cleveland today, 30 current and former police officers were arrested for allegedly supporting an illegal gambling and drug operation. The arrest followed a 2-year undercover FBI investigation. 4 other people were also arrested and 13 were indicted. The police were accused of providing security for the illegal games and warning operators in advance of police raids. Bill Brennan of the FBI announced the indictments this afternoon in Cleveland.
Public corruption is not only a national priority of the FBI, it is the #1 priority of the Cleveland FBI office. Public trust and integrity in law enforcement is crucial to our democratic system of government, and today's investigation, which culminated in the arrest of the individuals I referred to earlier, was done with the complete cooperation and in conjunction and partnership with the Cleveland Police Department.
The U.S. government acknowledges that it paid Manuel Noriega over $300,000 to spy for the U.S. during the Panama Canal negotiations. The revelation was contained in documents released today in Miami at the request of Noriega's defense attorneys. The former Panamanian dictator goes to trial in July on drug trafficking charges. Prosecutors said the new information in no way shows that the United States gave Noriega authority to make drug deals. In Washington today, a former aide to Attorney General Dick Thornburgh was sentenced to 16 months in prison for cocaine possession and lying about his drug use. Henry Barr had worked in the Justice Department as Thornburgh's liaison to other federal agencies.
Neil Bush and other former directors of the Silverado Savings and Loan in Colorado agreed to pay $49.5 million to settle a government lawsuit against them. The $200 million suit alleged negligence in insider dealings by the president's son and his former associates at the failed thrift. We'll have more on the savings and loan fallout after the news summary. There was mixed economic news today. The Commerce Department said consumer spending fell 0.1% in April following 2 months of advances. Personal income edged up 0.1%. It was the 3rd consecutive monthly gain in incomes. New home sales jumped 1.2% in April, their 3rd straight monthly gain. But 341,000 more homeowners became delinquent on their mortgage payments in the first quarter of 1991. The Mortgage Bankers Association said almost 5% of the nation's 40